Hi everybody, so I should make this video like 7 years ago in 2010 and I'll explain why. So I was with this hostess agency in Roma and they sent me an email like for this work 2 days paid for having a meeting and talk about religion and politics. So I said, okay, why not? And then 2 days early they just tell us it was about Gaddafi, and I say okay, because I'm a kind of a curious person, and I say let's do it. And this happened. So the agency said to all of us to don't talk about religion. We are going for that. So anyway, from a stadium, it was those bars. They took all of us with police close to us and to Via Cortina d'Ampezzo. It was this huge building with Arab scripts everywhere, and Italian TV and police. It was out, and just us went inside and metal detector, so no phone, nothing. And when we went to this building, I remember this huge table with Qur'ano. It was in Arab and Italian for us, and it was those two pictures, huge. And right it was Berlusconi, and left it was Gheddafi. When we went to the room for a meeting, this large room with people was giving us the translation. It was the female soldier there, and Lui, I think it was the name of the guy, and he said to us in Italian, we don't care if you male or female, and if we say someone stand up, we just action, and say okay. So then he came and Gheddafi was nice with us. I mean, it was Malian. They was talking about the woman in Italy and then in their country. Then he came and to me the microphone, and I said, well, what can I ask to him? And because I saw lots of people from Romania and Albania, then in Italy, then after Romania and Albania came inside in Europe. So I asked to Gheddafi. I asked how what he was thinking about Turkey and Libya in Europe. And I remember the people from the agency saying, "Oh no, don't! Why?" And it was really upsetting about this. But it was nice. I mean, he asked me if I was a journalist. I say no, I'm just a curious. So he just talking about it was having this idea about Europe, a Muslim Europe, because Italians they don't believe in their religion, and also because he was wondering for European women can marry Muslims people, having Muslim kids. And he also say something like if Mary and Jesus, they was in the same time on the Prophet Muhammad, they was also Muslim. He was saying all of these things. And after all of this, he was start talking. And also he said it was a really good relation with, he had a really good friendship with Berlusconi. They was also smoking together, anyway. But what can I say? The one is weird for me is, if you come here to having a meeting with Italian young people, why you choose just a female, like 700, and you choose a hostess that get paid for that? If you want to meet young people, there's also guys and girls and maybe people from university that really care about having a meeting. So that's a little bit weird. And also, don't believe what TV and newspaper PG News say to you, because it's not true. For example, I remember it was a lot of don't trust newspaper and TV, because there's a lot of disinformation. For example, when they make an interview to me, they wrote that I said it was the hostess. They became a Muslim and they got like 4,000 euro. I didn't know that. I didn't say that because I really don't know that. So why you wrote? Anyway, I remember it was those girls. They wasn't hostess like us. There was a girl with huge sunglasses and a scarf for don't identification. I think it was just a little bit. I think it was not real at all. So I do think probably it was fake. Anyway, and also he had this deal with Berlusconi, like lots of dollars for closing the barriers. And Gheddafi said, if you don't give me this money about what happened in the past, in the history, so you're going to be 5 years more worse than Africa. And also he said, without me, they're going to make from North Africa a big invasion to Europe. But this does not make sense, because he got the money, then people kill him, then there is a really big invasion in Europe. So what can I say about this is maybe because I saw it, they searching in the Hillary Clinton emails. It was written like something that Gheddafi, it was found a way to make his countries free from France. I'm talking about the money, and that's why probably France killed him. But I'm not pretty sure it's death. I mean, he was a friend of Berlusconi, so he had few lookalikers as well. And if you saw the video about the death, how a person with a shot in the head can be really conscious and move and thinking how like he was doing in the video, and why no autopsy to the body, and why the people was there when they testified, it was different stories. So it's a little bit weird. Anyway, what is going to happen to Italy? Also, he was saying to his people, like, I'm really proud of Bosnia and Albania. They are in Europe because they are half Muslim, the state, so there is a lot of Muslim people in Europe, and he really wanted this a lot. He just care about this. So I'm happy if people come here because they really need to make their life better, job, work, family. But if people come here for making a deep cover, so that's not nice. I do hope it's not like that, because I start to see beautiful things, like what happened in Manchester. It was this big community of Muslim. They took flowers to the people who was killed, and also I saw it commercial in Arab speaking about kamikaze, and if you want to combat people, do it with nice things, not to fight. And then he removed the jacket and gave it a life. So something started changing. So I'm happy for this, because what can I say? No one of us are really sure 100% what is going to happen after life. If there is hell, there is a paradise, and there is another life. This is again, we don't know. I had the extra bad experience. Like I was in a hospital, and I'm lucky I'm here and I'm talking. I was in a hospital and I was really bad. Then like I'm watching this, and I was watching my face in the hospital bed, and with closing eyes, and I was going up. Then I wake up and I was shaking in my bed. So I had an extra bad experience. There is something after life, and there is a big energy. I know that because lots of times saved me, and I'm really happy with that. So what can I say is, Christians, Buddhists, Muslim, whatever, we have to be all together, because we can, what we have for real is this life. Us, we are real, so we have to make the most beautiful experience of this life, because we have just this life. We don't know what is going to be happening after, so we make sure to give our best in this life. Then if we are best, after it's going to be best. But for real, we have this. That's why now we have to make our best for having the most beautiful experience of life all together. Then what can I say? Another things people don't understand in Italy, because there's a lot of disinformation, also mafia mentality in Italy. People say there is no work here because immigrants took us jobs. That's not true, because if you remember, people, before the immigrants, it was the hugest crisis in Italy. For what and why? Because of the euro. When it was the lira, here was everything amazing. Then it came the euro, and what happened with the euro? Euro is, life now is double expensive, because, for example, your rent, it was like 600,000 lira. Now it should be like 600 euro. So it's double price, and everything, the rent, the food, when you go buy anything. So everything is expensive, but when you work, then you have your money are the same. So that's why, that's the problem, is this. That's why there's a huge crisis in Italy. And immigrants, what they say, oh, okay, let's talk about immigrants. Immigrants, there is people like Budrini making good propaganda about come to Italy, we give you work, we give you this, we give you that, we give you mosque, because more Muslims are here, more mosque we can build. She's doing that, she's saying that. But when people come here, after they realize it's not like this, because they work lots of hours, they have really shitty payment. What happened, also people work here, they give money, the money they have it, they sell, they send to the family in their country. And this is why Europe is going to be poor. But Europe is also thin, because it's not a unit like this. There is no real power in Europe, because every state are different from other states. It's not really a unit. I don't know if you understand this, but è molto fragile. And they know this. They understand this. What happened to these people? So, also, there's a lot of bad disinformation. Most of the people, they come here, they come because they're poor, and just the 20% they come here because they escaped from the war. It's not like they wrote in the newspaper, because there's nothing happening in Canale di Sicilia. There is the boats from Italy going to Libya, to the port, bring these people. These are huge business, commercial. It's huge business to everybody about this. For example, Mafia Capitale, they listen to the telephone calls, and they were saying like, with immigrants we make more money than drug. So you can understand there is a lot of money about immigrants. That's not nice, because those people, they come here and they think they can make their life better, but it's not like this, because we are on the same boat. We are on the same boat. There is a huge, lots of shit in Italy itself, because there's a mafia mind in Italy. If you're a good person, there's nothing happen, but more worse you are, more bad you are, you're more on the top, because if you're not a motherfucking bad person, there is another motherfucker more than you, a really bad guy, is going to bring you a place. So that's why the most arrogant, really terrible person, the most bad person is on the top always, because there's a mafia mind, because if you're sneaky, you're cool. It's not like this, but in Italy it's like this. For example, when I was in London there is a lot of people, okay, few English people live in London, they live in other cities, because in London there is a lot of people from all parts of the world, and they live in all together. This is amazing. It's truly beautiful. And for example, there, if you work good, you make your good work, and you're a good person, and you are honest, and then you make a career. Here, you don't make career. You make career just if you are such an asshole. So that's why everything is shit. Because there is money in Italy for everything, but they just took it. In Italy there is money, but they just steal it. For example, for accoglienza, there is EUROPA give money to Italia to make accoglienza. Then they use it a little bit this money for dirt. Then the rest they took it. Or when they have to make to build in something, they choose a really bad material and extra hours for people working less payment, and all the rest of the money they took it. The problem of Italy is this right now. There is a lot of people getting old, and there is a lot of pensioni have to get paid, and there is a few nascite, few people make kids, few families make kids. So this is the hugest problem in Italy, and they want to make this substitution. They want to make this big substitution, because there is immigrants come here, they work lots of hours, they have a payment, not really much, because they're just making the work. They're no one Italian, they want to do it, so that's why they are make them like slaves. They pay taxes, they're going to pay pensioni for the old Italian people. They just care about this. They don't care to make laws, to make family, to have family, to make kids. They are just my country, and there is nothing to be proud about my country, if I can be honest. When I was a kid, I never thinking this about for my future. And also, I do think l'Italia si è tradita. The Italy betrayed itself. So that's all. But if I choose to go from my country to my city to another place, it's because this place is best, because I like people mind, I like the place, I like the culture, I like this. But if I go to another place that I don't like, this don't make sense. I'm happy about people, they move from Africa here, they like in Italy. But most of them, they want to move from Italy to other places of Europe, but now they can't, because Europe, they are going to close the barriers, so they just came here in Italy and they are trapped because they can go anywhere. And there is a lot of mafia about immigrants, scavisti, states, little mafias, so it's a huge business. But we have to cohabit all together, because people, they are scared about what they don't know. So Italian people, they have to know more about Africans. Africans, they have to know more about Italians and Europe, and living all together, cohabit, because we are living here all together. We can live with someone we don't know, so we have to know each other. Peace. Sorry for the mess of my room. This video is an interview to Beifo. Is a guy from Gambia, a young guy, 20 years old. He's also had the cameo in my video Le straniere sono io. And he's a really nice guy, and I wish you the best. So, because I know what the meaning is, what going to another country is. So I wish him the best, because he's a really nice guy. Ciao ragazzi, l'avete già visto interviste nel mio video di Lo straniero sono io. Noi abbiamo già due cose in comune, viviamo in Italia e ci piace il rap. Quindi questo vlog è appunto per fare chiarezza su quanto sta accadendo in Africa.
Noi siamo all'est, capito? Ma io non lo so.
West Side.
Yeah, we are on the west side.
Racconta un po' la tua storia.
La mia storia non c'è nulla da dire, capito? A me.
Che scappano dalla guerra, c'è visto anche dei
Sì,
ragazzi
c'è
con le cicatrici.
tantissime persone che scappano dalla guerra.
Quindi tu comunque vieni dal Gambia
dal Gambia, sì.
e come
È
vivevi
una
là?
parte dal Serekunda, vicino a Serekunda, Ibo Town, the old downtown of Ibo Town.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And what you was doing?
I was
Like-
doing a TLO, it's my work. TLO. I do that job for good 3 years. Ho fatto quella lavoro da 3 anni.
Ok.
Sarto, si chiama Sarto in Italia.
Ah, che bello.
Sì, ho fatto quel lavoro. Ma quando sono venuto in Italia non facevo quel lavoro.
Vedi, mancano in Italia, mi sa, comunque la gente che fa
Sì,
questo lavoro.
perché ho cercato però non ho trovato, ho fatto altri lavori. Il mio primo lavoro è già lavorato.
Tu hai anche fratelli, sorelle?
Sì, ce l'ho 2 fratelli grandi, e uno piccolo e una sorella.
Ah, e loro sono sempre lì o sono qua?
No, uno sta qui in Germania,
Ok.
gli altri rimangono in Africa.
Si trovate bene in Germania e in Italia?
Sì, il fratello trovo migliorare in Germania, però
Sì,
a me non mi
Germania-
piace scappo ad altri paesi, mi piace restare, rimanere in Italia e fammi rimane e vediamo il mio futuro. In Germania è un po' migliorare.
A te ti piace l'Italia?
A me mi piace in Italia
Devi andare in
perché
Toscana, te l'ho detto.
dai, fammi rimanere a Roma o Sicilia.
Toscana è bellissima.
Toscana, sì.
Comunque, quindi quando stavi in Africa con la tua famiglia, quindi hai detto basta, vado anche in Italia, perché comunque hai avuto anche tuo fratello che ha anche fatto questa esperienza di andare via.
Sì.
E tu come sei arrivato qua?
Perché sono stato in Gambia, non ci trovo bene. Tanto mi trovo bene prima, ma c'è un po' problema, capito? E quel problema mi fa andare via e poi io non puoi rimanere
Ma
là.
te comunque hai intenzione di tornare?
Ma io non voglio tornare
Vuoi
adesso.
far venire qua la tua
Sì,
famiglia?
volevo.
Devi farli stare bene.
Perché in Roma mi trovi bene.
Quindi comunque dall'Africa all'Italia come sei venuto qua?
Sono venuto in Africa quando sono scappato al Gambia, sono andato a Senegal, poi in Mali. Poi
Girato?
Sì, sono girato l'Africa, sono girato tutta l'Africa. Poi sono venuto.
grande,
È grande, sì, ho girato tutto l'Africa. Però
E poi hai trovato questo porto, come è successo?
sì, ho trovato bene un po'.
Con la barca o
Con la barca, sì, come no, con la barca però. Con la
Ma
barca.
questa barca appunto era una barca italiana?
No, una barca arabia.
Ok.
Sono entrato con quella barca e sono venuto in Italia.
Più o meno quanto, cioè come è stato? Era grande?
Ma il
questa
barca io sto dormendo dentro il barca, capito? Non senti nulla.
Ah, ok.
Infatti non mi ricordo bene.
È stato abbastanza tranquillo?
Sì, sono stato abbastanza tranquillo.
Quante ore?
Boh, che ne so.
Ti hai dormito?
Ho dimenticato tutto.
E poi sei arrivato dove? A Roma?
No, sono arrivato a Sicilia.
Ah, ok.
A
Sei
Trapani.
fermato un po' là?
Sì, sono stato. E poi quando sono stato a Trapani il giorno, e poi sono stato vicino a Castelvetrano, una piccola zona, si chiama Poggioreale.
Ok.
Sono stato là 6 mesi. Sì.
Ma tu hai imparato la lingua qui? Quindi...
Sì, ho parlato in qui. Ma mai,
Parli
io
un
mai
po'
andare a scuola.
siciliano, minchia.
Minchia, dai, compà. Siciliani si dice così, minchia.
Ma ci sono dei ristoranti africani qua a Roma?
In Roma sì, c'è tantissimo. C'è ristoranti senegalesi, alcuni gambiani che vendono mangiare cibo, capito? Sì, c'è.
Ma sono fedeli, nel senso, per esempio, quando tu vai
E
a
quando tu
mangiare...
vai in Pigneto, conosco Pigneto?
Facciamo pubblicità anche.
C'è tre ristoranti che stanno in Pigneto.
Africani.
Africani, sì. C'è 3 ristoranti a Pigneto.
Sai che quando si fa una ristorazione in un altro paese si tende un po' a fare quello che piace local.
Come
Per esempio
nostro
in
mangiare.
America ci sono le fettuccine Alfredo, ma da noi non esistono, quindi sono fedeli alla cucina africana oppure hanno
Sì.
strizzo nell'occhio?
No, noi abbiamo come riso. A noi giù piace il riso tantissimo.
Io ne mangio
Il riso,
tanto
sì,
perché
il
ti riempie e non ti fa
Il
ingrassare.
riso si chiama cebugen, come nella nostra lingua. Si chiama cebugen, cebohoma, mafe, altri cibo mi piace. Sì,
Also is healthy,
sì.
that's why. Perché io so che quando arrivano queste persone dall'Africa gli danno un foglio che tipo entro 30 giorni poi devono tornare nel loro paese, però cioè se uno fa tanto per arrivare qua, per scappare da quella situazione, finalmente arriva qua, te cosa lo rimandi lì? Ovvio che non ci vanno. C'è, mi sembra, un
Li mandi
aereo.
indietro?
C'è un aereo da Fiumicino che ogni mese, però è un aereo, che comunque li riporta al paese loro.
Africani?
Ogni mese, però c'è quelli, perché questo appunto è una cosa che fa parte anche dell'accoglienza, dei soldi.
Ma loro hai i documenti o loro non hai i documenti?
Che tu ce l'hai io no, penso. Ho visto un video.
Secondo me loro non hai i documenti, se non hai i documenti.
Mi sembra a prescindere perché era un video che avevano fatto appunto a Fiumicino a questo che stava lì, il poliziotto.
Vigili.
E quindi sì, gli hanno detto, cioè che comunque danno questo foglio che entro 30 giorni poi la devi lasciare tutto l'Italia. Però appunto è importante, se trovate lavoro.
Sì, ho trovato il lavoro qui in Italia.
Quindi va bene, sempre come sarto?
Sì. No, altri lavori. Prima, quando io sono entrato qui,
Sì.
2014,
Sicilia.
sì, sono stato in Sicilia e poi quando loro mi mandano in Roma, sono venuto a Roma, trovo un lavoro, fondazione in mondo digitale, lui stesso. Sono lavorato là 3 mesi e poi sono lasciato quel lavoro.
Quindi col computer?
No, fondazione in mondo digitale, tipo computer però non come computer, capito?
Okay.
Tipo altri lavori. E poi quando sono lasciato là, sono trovato un altro lavoro a butta fuori.
Ok, è anche quello.
Sono fatto quello lavoro a butta fuori. Sì. E poi adesso sto facendo aiuto a cuoco.
Ok.
Sì.
Mamma è contenta.
Infatti.
Ma ti manca?
Mi manca, sì.
Ma lei ti vuole venire a trovare o
Chi?
tua mamma?
Mia mamma, sì.
Quando la vedi?
No, un sacco non ci vediamo, mia mamma.
E poi lui è giovanissimo, quanti anni ha?
A 20.
È un pischello. Lo vedete così grande, grosso, con 2 spalle, invece è un ragazzino.
Sono giovanissimo. Mi mancherai mia mamma e mio papà e mia famiglia.
Non si capisce per quale motivo ci mettono contro. Ok, perché comunque l'Africa è grande così, tipo
Sì.
l'Italia è piccola così, ovviamente non c'entrano tutti. Però queste persone sono di passaggio dall'Italia e poi vanno anche in altri posti,
paesi.
anche se adesso stanno mettendo le barriere. Comunque, cioè, ricordiamo che anche noi siamo stati immigrati.
In Europa hanno fermato le barriere
America.
tutti.
Perché sono furbi, no? Facciamo tanto l'Europa unita.
Ma in loro, in bianchi, quando bianchi è entrato in Africa.
Sì. Raccontaci un po' la storia dell'Africa.
L'Africa è bello. E in storia di Africa non mi ricordi tantissimo perché
Quindi c'erano anche monumenti che poi sono stati
sì,
distrutti.
c'è tantissimi monumenti e Africa è bello. Mi piace Africa, mi piace però.
Poi c'è la musica, la
C'è
gente
musica,
allegra.
la gente legge, la gente ascolta.
C'è una diversa mentalità.
Sì.
Infatti ho tanti amici che vengono comunque dall'Africa,
In Africa non c'è così come tu sei negro o sei bianco. Ma alcuni mi chiamano negro di merda. A me non sono negro di merda, però che devo dire?
Guarda, io non la capisco sta cosa, perché io penso, anche se io per esempio nascevo con la pelle scura, guardavo la televisione ed erano tutti bianchi, oppure andavo in giro, comunque sempre bianchi, così. E poi la gente magari mi guardava pure male perché avevo la pelle scura, cioè non è colpa mia, sono nata così,
come uno africano.
Perché? Cioè capisci? È assurda sta cosa, che noi per esempio europei, però schifiamo un po' gli altri stati. Quindi no, sentivo anche un altro ragazzo africano che diceva perché lui del Congo. Cioè,
Lui del Congo, sì, no, ma noi fai scherzo, capito? Non è una cosa che sta dentro il cuore, ma è scherzo, capito?
Sì, no. No, per capire. Cioè,
E pure io quando
regioni.
incontrare con una nigeriana dico, oh guarda quella nigeriano, fa schifo, fa così, per scherzo, capito? Perché noi siamo tutti
fate anche
fratelli,
voi.
siamo tutti fratelli e sorelle, capito? A me questo non mi frega nulla. Se
Ok.
puoi dire.
Ben venga la gente come Bayford che viene qui in Italia con la speranza appunto di migliorare la sua vita e di dare un contributo comunque alla società